If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. No matter how hard you work, you can't have everything you want. Eventually, most of us end up settling in some part of our life. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? You are not unique. There will always be someone else equally attractive, fun, and qualified to replace you. Time never waits. It only urges you to catch up or get left behind. A moment of patience in a moment of anger saves from 1,000 minutes of regret. We stopped looking for monsters under our bed when we realized that they were inside us. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. Create and stick to a personal budget. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. Never lose your sense of humor. Laughter is the best medicine for the soul. You'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. Always pay off your credit card debt. It'll save you trouble later. The best revenge is massive success. The more you give, the more you receive. The heart that shares is the heart that's full. If you can dream it, you can do it. Stop telling people more than they need to know. You meet every single person for a reason. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Your past was never a mistake if you learned from it. Receive without conceit. Release without struggle. The secret to being creative alone. Ideas are born in loneliness. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Whether it's a machine, a house, or a relationship, maintenance is always cheaper than repairing. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. Whatever advice you give, be brief. A man only begins to be valued when he is no longer there. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. Once you feel free, someone avoids you Never disturb them again. No man is free who is not a master of himself. Gardens are not made by singing, "Oh, how beautiful," and sitting in the shade. Judge a man by his questions, rather than by his answers. Who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to his life? Always take responsibility for your actions, for it is the mark of a mature individual. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes mean you're trying. People willingly believe what they want to believe. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. The days that break you are the days that make you. Your respect at most places is directly proportional to your bank balance. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to realize it doesn't have to be that way. Honesty without kindness is brutality. Kindness without honesty is manipulation. Never wrestle with a pig. You both will get dirty, but the pig likes it. A denied expectation hurts more than a denied hope, while a fulfilled hope makes us happier than a fulfilled expectation. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. People often confuse stress with responsibility. That mountain you've been carrying, you were only supposed to climb. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind. The most exquisite pleasure is giving pleasure to others. It's not about having what you want, but wanting what you have. Do not let the shadows of your past darken the doorstep of your future. Sometimes we create our own heartbreaks through expectation. Even the smallest lie can break the biggest trust. Be kind and generous without expecting anything in return. Make more moves and less announcements. We learn not in school, but in life. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Smile. Today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. You can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. Owning your truth can be hard, but not nearly as hard as spending your life running away from it. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. A donkey loaded with gold will open the gates of any fortress. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Celebrate small victories and milestones, because they pave the way for bigger achievements. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and you'll survive whatever is coming. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. Fake love is mighty convincing in a world where real love is mighty rare. Recognizing a problem is half the success in solving it. Perceive failure as a vulnerable teacher and a stepping stone to success. Embrace every opportunity, for regrets come from the chances we didn't take. No gains without pains. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living or get busy dying. Progress is impossible without change. Compromise is the best and cheapest lawyer. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Believe in yourself, and the rest will fall into place. Never fall in love with the same person twice, because the second time you fall in love with the memories, not the person. Some things are meant to cross your way, but are not meant to stay. Your direction is more important than your speed. Worrying only means you suffer twice. Be afraid, but do it anyway. Sometimes loneliness is the price you pay for growth. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take it and make it perfect. Never think twice about investments in yourself. They pay dividends for a long time. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Sometimes which choice you make is not as important as making a choice and committing to it. Don't compare yourself to others because no one can play your role better than you. Whoever brings you the most peace should get the most time. Patience is power. You are who you are. Nobody's approval is needed. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. No relationship is worth damaging your mental health. Depend on yourself, never on others. Being too nice breaks you. Expect nothing, and you will never get disappointed. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Putting off until tomorrow is your weakness. We are our choices. The past is just a story we tell ourselves. A salary is the drug they give you to forget your dreams. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It never gets easy, but it gets easier. If you need music on the beach, you're missing the point. We live longer when we are too busy living. The people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Keep breaking your heart until it opens. Remember when you wanted what you currently have.